Wei Guoqiang!
How can you just walk into someone's house? What are you doing?
Ask him yourself! Wei Guoqiang!
Mom!
Don't think you can hide. In your son's home and we won't find you. You have to repay the money you owe.
Give me another 2 days, please. Waiting for those 2 stocks to...
You're waiting to make a little profit. Get out of your stock bind and strike it rich, right? Blocking our way to wealth. And you still dream of getting rich? Did you get shot in the head or something?
You old man? It's all your fault. You said there was insider information, that there was an asset restructure and to go all in. You lost your mind and borrowed at a high interest rate. You've gone nuts.
All right. It was supposed to be a sure bet. Who could have known the asset restructuring would go south? We're completely trapped.
Fine. Stop this charade of crying poor in front of me. Pay back the money. Pay it back!
Huh?
Where's your son?
Lin Shuang! Lin Shuang! Lin Shuang, come quick! All the money your dad and I had is trapped in the stock market. We can't access any of it. Please, can you get some money to help us out?
Mom, give me a moment. I'll call Wei Ming.
Lin Shuang! Lin Shuang! Don't you dare call him! If he finds out, he'll berate me to death.
Lin Shuang, here's the thing. You can rest assured, considering this money as a loan from us. Once we're back on our feet, we'll pay you back right away, right?
Enough with the procrastination! You have to repay what you owe. Look at this, look at you! Living in big house, but you can't pay this little debt? Shameless!
Sour-faced. No one want to see that. We are the creditors. Poor us. Hurry up and repay.
Lin Shuang, think of a solution.
How about, could you both leave my house? If not, I'm calling the police.
Then call the police! Fine! You have to pay your debt anyway.
We need police.
It's our dirty laundry.
The debt of the father are paid for by the son. If not, daughter-in-law pay it!
What does this have to do with me?
Lin Shuang,
Dad.
The in-laws are here.
mother-in-law.
What's going on?
This old man owes us money. She doesn't want to pay it back. Maybe you can help?
What's going on?
Nothing, Mom.
Come on, someone has to pay this money today!
We can work something out.
What are you doing?
Back off!
Don't get physical. You want the debt, or rob us.
Pay the debt!
Even if you want it, we...
Dad! Dad, what happened?
Lin Shuang, in-law, quick, call for help.
Give me the phone.
Grandpa.
Hello, emergency center?
You better stop playing games. Pay back the money!
Don't touch me.
I'll pay.
You okay?
I'm fine.
I'll ride slower.
Okay.
Hold on tight.
What?
I'll ride slower. You have to hold on tight.
All right.
Doctor?
The ECG and CT scans are both normal. His blood pressure is stable. It's likely he had transient cerebral hypoxia due to getting too emotional. Currently, there's no major problem. Keep an eye on him after going back, and pay more attention to his emotional changes. Try to comfort him more. Once people age, they can't handle too much stress.
Got it. Thank you, Doctor.
Besides, he's in recovery now. He needs to lie quiet for a while. Please don't disturb him for now.
Mom, I'm going to buy a bottle of water.
You all right?
Not good. My dad is in the hospital.
Nurse, excuse me? The neurology department is this way, right?
Yes, this way.
Okay, thank you. Lin, how's your dad doing?
It's nothing serious. He can go home after the IV is done.
All right. Look at you. Why did you agree so readily to pay back the debt for Wei Ming's father?
I don't want things to get dramatic.
But you know, they must have taken you for granted, knowing you're principled and like to maintain dignity, so they staged this drama just to make you hand over the money. You've worked hard for so long. Wasn't it to secure more marital property?
What can I do then?
And about Uncle and Auntie's situation, it's the same. If you had told them earlier, let them be prepared, it wouldn't have come to this. Look, now Uncle is in the hospital.
So, I should blame myself for all of it? So my dad falling ill is also my fault.
No, that's not what I meant.
Jiang Xi, I appreciate your concern, but could you please not impose your principles on me?
I just want to remind you that there's something wrong with your logic in handling things. I didn't mean anything else.
I have problems? Then when did my life start to go wrong?
Since the day you found out Wei Ming was cheating on you. I'm sorry. It's my fault. It's all on me. I shouldn't have come. I'm sorry.
This is acceptable.
You two? The 250,000 RMB from yesterday was something my daughter-in-law managed to squeeze out, gritting her teeth. So you see...
That's right! After you got the money yesterday, you said you'd wait another 2 days.
We changed our minds.
You said my dad owes money. But do you have any bank transfer records? Do you have an IOU? Dad, Mom, we need to ask them for evidence. Given their behavior, if it's 50 RMB today, it'll be 100 RMB tomorrow. They can go back on their words any time. Then we won't be able to clarify things.
The IOU will be returned to you when you paid the debt. As for how much is owed, your father must know.
Right, hurry up and repay. Otherwise, every additional minute we stay here will be a minute you regret. Go make some tea.
That's hitting someone. Lin Shuang, why don't you just cover the remaining 250,000 RMB for your dad all at once? Otherwise, I fear that by evening, when Ming Ming gets back from work, it'll escalate to a life-threatening situation.
Right, you might as well go all the way with your kindness. Help your father out and pay the money back.
I don't have the money. If you want to make a scene, go ahead.
What are you even saying? Lin Shuang, I beg you, please. I beg you. Or should I kneel for you? Let me kneel for you.
Come, sit here. Just sit down, okay?
Lin Shuang, if you don't bring out that money today, we definitely won't make it through.
Dad, wait to cry later, okay? Officer, here.
What's the matter with you two?
Nothing, everything is fine.
Charging exorbitant interest rates, damaging others' property. You both understand, right? You are potentially illegal. Come on, follow me to the station.
Officer, no need to go to the station. Really? This isn't something good, right?
Dad, just go with them. Look, they've become violent. What if they hurt you later? How will I explain to Wei Ming?
You two, hurry up!
Officer, we've been wronged. We just came to help.
Help with what? Help with assaulting people? Sit down.
Actually, I am the nephew from Wei Guoqiang's second cousin's family.
Nonsense!
Officer, I'm just a security guard at the factory gate. I just look like I'm involved in loan sharking. His daughter-in-law has money and won't let him spend it, so he asked me to help.
When did he say that? Clarify. Be clear about when he said that. When and where? Right in front of the police. Be clear. Speak up.
Enough, enough. Stop arguing. What are you two doing? Putting on a comedy routine? Sit down. So you two have been putting on a show all along? Wei Guoqiang. Is that how it was?
No.
Uncle, you must help out here. We are at the police station now, right? You can't lie with your eyes open. I might end up in jail.
He is. I hired him to pretend to be a loan shark. But I figured after all, it's our family's money, right?
Dad, if you're really short of money, you could have told me. Why go around in such a big circle?
Wei Guoqiang, Zhang Feng. It's because of your absurd actions, privately taking up social resources. If your actions cause a negative impact on society, you can be detained for disturbing public order. You understand?
Officer, it's all just a misunderstanding. Huge misunderstanding.
Mom, since it was a misunderstanding, the money you transferred yesterday should be returned to me.
This matter is a private family issue. As a family, communicate peacefully. If the family dispute can't be resolved, we can schedule a time to meet at our community police office for mediation.
No, it's easily resolved.
Yes.
We don't want to come here again. Transfer the money. Transfer the money. You want to come back again? Hurry up.
Dad, Mom, I want a divorce. The days ahead might be tough, but even if it's just me alone, I'm not afraid.
Kid, actually, even without yesterday's incident, your dad and I are aware of your situation.
Yes. Since you were young, you've always been a sensible and strong-willed child. From school to work and marriage, you've always made your own decisions. This time, making such a big decision, I believe you must have thought it through.
The hardships you faced over the years, even though you never talked about it, your dad and I saw it all.
We raised you. No one knows their child better than the parents.
In the past couple of years, I was hospitalized and spent some money. So now, this is all I can give you.
Mom, I can't take this money. This is for you and Dad's retirement.
Listen to me. We have our pensions, and we're both in good health. We really don't have many expenses. How about this? You take it now, And in a few years, when you're better off, you can pay us back.
Your mom and I can't do much more for you. This is all we can help with.
Actually, there's nothing wrong with getting a divorce. A failed marriage doesn't mean a failed life. Let others say what they want. This is your life. You don't live it for others, right?
Don't carry any mental burdens. But there's one thing you didn't do well, and I have to criticize you for it. If you had made up your mind, why didn't you tell us sooner? We aren't afraid of you getting a divorce. We're afraid of you living life in a haze, afraid of you being mistreated, suffering, afraid that as you go on, you'll lose yourself. Kid, remember this. No matter how hard things get in life, or how tough the situation, always protect yourself first. The most important thing is to love yourself first.
Remember this. You're not alone. You have a mom and dad who love you, and you have Guogo too. Having complete love is more important than a complete home.
Honey. Honey.
I am here.
I heard about what happened with Mom and Dad. It was a misunderstanding.
It's not something that can be explained away with a misunderstanding.
They came to my office today and explained everything to me. They were wrong in this situation. Look, they even bought you some donkey hide gelatin. Mom and Dad are getting old. Give them a break. I turned in the money, didn't I? I even helped your friend hit her target. Let's put this behind us. We're all family. We only have one child at home. Isn't the grandparents' money going to be hers in the end?
If it's all the same, why go through all this trouble? Playing these games?
What do you mean, playing games? It sounds worse. I'm always busy working. I come home and deal with this petty money issue with you. When did you start caring so much about money? Let's close this chapter. Let's not bring it up again. What's most important for our family? It's my promotion to VP. If I don't get promoted, it's the biggest loss.
The closer you get to becoming a vice president, the bigger your temper gets. Now you don't even want to make up a white lie to comfort me.
What do you mean, making up stories?
Who's in charge of this? First you're saying Zhang-san, then it's Li Si. Going back and forth. It's all wasted effort and time. Michelle, there's an issue with the core data. Who's in charge of content operations?
It's me.
It's you, huh? Then get on it and sort it out. The boss needs to see the data by 5 o'clock. Why are you still standing there? Get to work! What? You've been coordinating for 3 months, and you can't figure out when a lead turns into a business opportunity. Even the numbers don't match. I wonder how you're going to finish your job. You should not visit client. I'll go. Is this the standard of ArcTech? If this was at Kaohsiung, he would have been fired. How can he even meet with the client?
I can't comment on the competence of our colleagues, but with your arrogant attitude, are you really suited to meet clients?
Which department are you from?
I'm Jiang Xi from the Strategy Innovation Department. You don't have to bother. I'll be resigning in a few days. Excuse me, I need to get by. Also, I wanted to remind you, look at you. You really shouldn't be meeting clients.
Hi.
See you at the gym at noon.
All right, spread your legs apart. Then lift our right leg. Grab the right foot with your right hand. Raise the left hand toward the ceiling. Your eyes can look forward. Feel our bodies. Let the body relax. As you exhale, slowly lower the foot and hand down. Now bend our right knee, place it on the inside of the left thigh. Raise both hands up towards the ceiling, eyes looking straight ahead. Similarly, hold it here for 3 breaths. Let the body relax. As you exhale, slowly lower the hands down and return the right foot to its original position. All right, that concludes our class. Thank you. Stretch out a bit.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
Honey,
I have to go, bye.
you continue practicing.
Lin, how have you been doing lately?
I've had several job interviews, but no luck yet. However, I've started taking extra classes. I believe I'll have no problem interviewing for an entry-level position next time.
From my many years of experience handling cases, most women in dependent marriages are afraid of divorce. They're afraid of what people will say, afraid of losing their financial support, afraid that divorce will harm the children. Even if they really start divorce proceedings, they often choose to reconcile and withdraw the lawsuit. Out of fear, most will choose to endure and compromise for a lifetime.
Attorney C, I'm not afraid. Right now is my lowest point, but every day from here on out, I will be on the rise.
You might look delicate and gentle, but I didn't expect you to have such a strong backbone.
In this divorce case, I'm the disadvantaged party, but I believe I'll win. Moreover, I want to win with dignity.
Am I really that terrible? Never mind. I won't ask you. From childhood till now, you've never spoken highly of me. If I really asked you and gave you the chance, you'd tear me apart, wouldn't you?
Then why did you even ask?
I went for another job interview today. In the past few days, I must have interviewed at 7 or 8 companies. Do you know what they said about me? They said, with my appearance, forget about sales. I could apply for security or something.
They're right. You know, you've been like an ostrich for so many years, always burying your head in the sand. It's time for the storms to give you a good workout.
I'm not exactly scared, but you say this workout might just kill me.
Well, look at that. Zhang Hai, who hasn't ventured out in years, is now job hunting. Come on, let's celebrate.
Cheers. To me. Finding a job soon.
To me. Happy unemployment?
What did you say? You lost your job?
What's the matter? Here's a chance for you to support me. Aren't you thrilled?
But I haven't found a job either. If you were unemployed, then wait, are you pissing someone off? Or you did something wrong?
Why are you so talkative? Why ask so many questions? It's as if you can solve my problems.
Where's Lin Shuang? Can she help you? Aren't you two close friends?
Are we close friends? She and I. We're two totally different people. Maybe all of this was just my wishful thinking.
As long as you're happy.
Lin Shuang. About that thing earlier. Thank you.
Dad, that 250,000 RMB, I was planning on investing in financial products.
Lin Shuang, don't worry. Once we have the money, we'll pay you back immediately and add a little bank interest on top.
Also, please don't tell Ming Ming about this. Remember, okay?
What about the remaining 250,000 RMB?
I'll find a way.
By the way, Dad, which stocks did you buy? I have a friend. He works on stock analysis. He could help you out.
No.
Your dad? He just acts on whims. Made some blind picks and bought a bunch. If he were clear-headed, would he let that debt collector come to our house?
I just wanted to remind you, there's something off with your way of thinking. They took advantage of the fact that you hold yourself high and always want to do the right thing. So they staged this whole charade just to make you hand over the money.
This quarter's performance numbers, they're really not great. We're 30% below our original plan.
The product performance isn't up to par, mainly in terms of upgrades. And for upgrades, you need cutting-edge algorithms. In the tech domain, I'm just not up to the task.
Algorithms? That's indeed ARC's weakness. Even though it's on the tech department, do you think the board will listen to your explanation?
Mr. Wei, Mr. Ling.
Come on, Wei Ming. Share with us, what's your solution?
There is one. It really depends if we want to use it. Have you heard of Panshi's OP1 technology?
Of course. This technology is top tier in the industry. What's up? You're thinking of buying technology from Panshi?
We're known for our products, and Panshi's technology is the best in the business. What we lack, we can resolve with money. As they say, when the strong unite.
To be honest with you, I've had the same idea before. I had my assistant reach out to them privately, but their offer price is too expensive for us.
Everyone is thinking of their own interests, so we won't form such a partnership so quickly.
If you're really interested, why don't you approach Panshi? If we can truly collaborate, it would be significant not just for Panshi and ARC, but for the entire internet industry.
Understood. I'll make it a priority.
Wei Ming, since Feng Kai left, you're pretty much the only internal candidate for VP. Considering external candidates, it's not out of the question. I've even heard some rumors and whispers. But to be honest, I don't care about the authenticity of these stories. I value individual capability. As long as you can benefit the company, nothing else matters to me.
Mr. Ling, I'll do my best and strive to make this collaboration happen.
That new assistant of yours, why hasn't she come to work?
Wasn't she supposed to report today? Haven't seen her.
She's a hot potato. Handle with care.
Really? I've trained in the iron palm technique. I won't get burned.
Hello, Mr. Ling.
Hello, Mr. Ling.
This is our conference room, and over here are our colleagues from the product department. Everyone, pause your work for a moment. I'd like to introduce our new colleague.
My name is Zhang Jia Ni, English name Joyce. I graduated from Wharton Business School and worked at Kaohsiung for a year. ARC is my first job in China.
Let's welcome our new colleague.
Jia, you know, you're really our company's beauty representative.
Acknowledged facts. Don't need repetition. Today's my first day, and I'm deeply impressed by the passive attitude of the product department's team. From now on, let's keep an eye on each other, maintain office discipline, and please update the performance data and share it with me immediately.
But we usually update data on Fridays.
I prefer to stay ahead with everything.
Then everyone, go update it now.
Jia, let me take you to report to Mr. Wei. This way.
All right.
Come in.
Mr. Wei, the new colleague is here.
Hello, Mr. Wei. I'm Huang Jia.
Hello?
Why's this fresh graduate so arrogant? She's arrogant.
She acted like she didn't need compliment.
Yeah.
Keep it down. Let me tell you, when I brought her up earlier, I glanced at her resume. Her dad is our major shareholder, Chairman Huang.
Who? Chairman Huang?
Have you read my profile?
Yes, it's impressive. Would you like some tea? I have Longjing tea.
Sorry, I only drink coffee.
First day on the job. Not quite used to it, huh?
People always adapt to the environment, not the other way around. Now that I'm here, I'll give it my best. You can rest assured.
Although your job needs to coordinate with me, to be honest, I didn't have much say in the decision. It was the board's call.
My abilities can definitely match this role. You can trust the arrangement.
That's good to hear. I've always been opposed to nepotism. In our department, no one gets special treatment. After the 3-month probation, if you're deemed unsuitable, for the product team, be prepared to be transferred elsewhere earlier.
Discussing matters. 3 months down the line is premature. If there's nothing else, I'll get back to work.
All right. Have a smooth day at work.
Thank you.
Come in.
Mr. Wei, Mr. Gu is here.
Mr. Gu, how do you have time to come here?
I'm here to talk about the OP1.
Let's go. Let's talk in Mr. Ling's office.
Ask Miss Jiang to join us. After all, she made it possible for us to sit down and talk about OP1.
Of course. Michelle, get Miss Jiang.
Sure.
This way, Mr. Gu. This is our product department.
Miss Zhang?
Miss Jiang, so you're really leaving?
Yes.
See you around.
See you around. Take care. I'm off.
Goodbye, Miss Zhang.
Miss Jiang, Mr. Wei is looking for you. Miss Jiang.
What are you doing?
Mr. Wei wants you to come over.
Hello?
Miss Jiang, Mr. Gu is going to ARC. Follow his lead on everything.
Okay. Where's Mr. Gu?
When you sold off Pulyu Tech abroad last year, I figured you'd come back to China to make a big move. And I was right. Mr. Gu, you must be the youngest partner at Panxi, right?
Mr. Gu was already outstanding back in school.
You flatter me, Mr. Wei.
Come in.
Mr. Wei, Miss Zhang is here.
Miss Jiang, have a seat.
Okay.
Michelle, you're not needed here. You can leave now. Remember to close the door.
All right.
Miss Jiang, you're always so careless. Mr. Gu is coming here today, and you didn't give us a heads up. You left us completely unprepared.
It's all right. She's just focused on the business.
Actually, this time, we've made a lot of preparations.
Yeah. If Panxi and Ark team up, it'll be a powerful partnership.
Mr. Gu, Miss Jiang was personally trained by me. She's very capable. In our product department, we may not dare to compare other advantages. But when it comes to getting things done, we're definitely the best. Our tech department has coordinated with you many times, but it hasn't advanced the project at all. When our product department got involved, we immediately got you to come here.
Mr. Ling, I'm really not good at making small talk. Well, the reason I'm here this time is to finalize our collaboration.
Really, Mr. Gu? You're not joking?
Do I look like I'm joking? If you want the OP1, let Miss Zhang handle the contract.
That's great. I'll report to the board, then we can finalize the contract.
No problem.
Mr. Gu? Looking forward to working with you.
Looking forward to it as well.
Who is Miss Jiang in your department? She can actually get Mr. Gu to our company to discuss a deal and cut the price down so much?
Mr. Ling, you may not know this, but this top performer almost left our company.
Why?
Do you remember the incident with Feng Kai?
Oh. She did that?
Feng Kai sexually harassed her first, and she was impulsively reacting. The HR was firm on having her leave initially, but I felt an employee like Miss Jiang, who is capable, should stay. I faced a lot of pressure, or we wouldn't have this deal with Mr. Gu.
Well, interesting.
Have a seat. When you report on the Panxi deal, just say I closed it. Mr. Gu and I are alumni, so it's only natural that we'd get the deal done. It saves you the trouble of explaining. What do you think?
The deal's practically done. As for who brought it in, that's not important.
How did you and Mr. Xu meet?
Mr. Wei, this doesn't seem to be part of my work report.
As expected, your forte is dealing with men.
There are many things I'm good at. You can find out in time, Mr. Wei.
You're working under me after all, so we'll have plenty of chances to meet. Work hard. When I get promoted to VP, you'll benefit as well.
Mr. Wei, you always like to tie your ambitions to your employees. That's not tying, it's hijacking. Besides, the VP appointment hasn't been decided yet. Even though you have the Panxi, I'm the one playing the game. As for whether this card can be played, and what effect it'll have afterward, it's all still unknown. Would you agree?
You're right. If there's anything that bothers you, feel free to tell me. As usual, I'll take care of it for you.
Mr. Wei, you'd better be more careful. My matters are none of your concern.
I have an announcement to make. Starting today, Miss Jiang is transferred back to the product promotion department. She's promoted to business development manager, overseeing Panshi and other key accounts.
Miss Zhang is back.
Michelle, my previous desk is taken by the new colleague. Where should I sit?
You can take mine.
Then please pack up quickly. I need to rush to draft a contract for Panshi. Also, could you please return my resignation contract? Thank you. Lin, today you didn't see that Wei Ming and our office's brown noser Michelle got publicly humiliated, and I had to hold back my laughter. I almost burst inside.
Their faces must have been wrecked, right?
They're quite something. Publicly displaying their face-changing skills, their expressions, switching between sunny and stormy seamlessly. They should be awarded an Oscar. Lin, thank you. It's the first time at ARC that I could stand tall. The first time without compromising or showing weakness. Thank you for being my backbone.
No problem. The deal is sealed. After that, I'll see how you perform, Manager Zhang. Well, treat me to a meal later.
Of course. By the way, I'm curious. How did you land Panshi and Mr. Gu?
I don't have that kind of skill. I am actually about to thank your savior. Bye. Talk to you later.
What are you doing here?
What a coincidence, Mr. Gu. You came to see my dad?
I've done what Mr. Lin asked me to do, so I'm here to let him know. Your parents are getting old, especially Mr. Lin. He just got out of the hospital. Yet he's been busy buying food and cooking, as well as handling the social niceties. From now on, for such matters, just tell me directly. Don't bother him anymore. How could you think of getting Mr. Lin to mediate the cooperation between Panshi and ARC? I can't believe you came up with that.
Panshi and ARC are two of the top internet giants in China. Their collaboration couldn't possibly be influenced by my dad, who is a retired teacher. Even though I've been a housewife for a few years now, and out of touch with business, I still have some basic common sense. They were bound to work together. Even without my dad's involvement, it was going to happen eventually.
How can you be so sure? That Panshi would definitely partner with ARC?
I did some research on Panshi's latest product, the OP1. It's currently the best tech software in the Asia-Pacific region, targeting leading B2B companies. Besides ARC, the only other potential buyer is Jingrui, but they've just spent a fortune hiring algorithm experts from Silicon Valley, so in the short term they won't become Panshi's clients. This leaves ARC as the only possible buyer for OP1. The only reason you haven't made a deal yet is because Panshi is waiting for the best offer.
Your assessment is mostly correct. Looks like you haven't lost your logical thinking.
But without you stepping in, Miss Jiang would have definitely lost her job.
What's your relationship with her?
We're friends.
You do give your friend a lot of face.
I thank you on her behalf.
Thank Mr. Lin. I was helping him, not you.
No, I don't think Miss Jiang is trying to climb up to Mr. Gu.
Huh? You're underestimating her. Who is Miss Jiang? She is ARC's infamous queen of scandals. The leading men, first it was Feng Kai, then it was Mr. Wei. Maybe even Mr. Gu from Panshi is already in her grasp. Having good looks can sometimes make you the face of the company. Plus education and work skills can always be improved later on.
What a great example of diligence makes up for deficiency.
I think what you two just said was a bit much. Miss Jiang brought in Panshi. Our KPIs for a year will look good. You shouldn't gossip behind her back.
Hey, I was just joking.
Exactly.
It's fine. I don't mind.
What they said just now was all nonsense. Don't take it to heart. The less capable someone is, the more jealous they are of others.
I don't mind at all. If I did, I'd be pissed off.
To be honest, I never expected you to be so good at your job. About helping you find a job last time? I was rude. I apologize. I'm sorry. But you did misunderstand me last time. I do like you, but I had no intention of taking advantage of you. I mean, I'm single right now, and my liking for you is because I want to be responsible for you.
Actually, they weren't exactly trying to slander me maliciously.
I can understand that. I also get why you reacted so strongly last time. Look at you. With your charisma, in life or work, it's inevitable that some people will think too much. That you can easily get whatever you want. All these are unavoidable. I understand.
In fact, I don't care. Yeah, a lot of people gossip about me. Sometimes a lot of people spread rumors about me too. But what they don't know is how much effort I put into my work. I can't go beyond my own class. I admit that I still have many areas where I'm lacking in skills. But I have a determination to change my fate. This persistence is probably my only advantage. For me, I'm looking for someone I can rely on. Someone who can give me warmth. Someone who can shelter me in this cold, big city. If you had that kind of resource, I'd be willing to take your shortcut. But unfortunately, you're not.
Mr. Wei, congratulations. You've got the Panshi's OP1. It has truly lightened our load. If the technology are all outsourced in the future, there won't have much to do for us in tech department.
Mr. Chen, you're joking. No matter how advanced Panshi's tech is, what we're interested in is OP1 only. Working with outsiders is temporary. The real long-term partnership will be between our two departments.
OP1 is indeed impressive. It's rare that our Mr. Wei, who's in product, knows tech so well and has discerning eyes. By the way, I went to Zhang University to attend a lecture by Dr. Du, the chief expert of Panxi. I noticed your wife was there too.
My wife?
That lecture was pretty professional. I didn't expect Mrs. Wei to be interested in it. Looks like your family is full of high achievers.
You're all here. Let's start the meeting. Mr. Wei, go ahead.
Mr. Chen, the tech department will start first.
Mr. Wei told me earlier that he has a proposal. I think it's quite good.
Off work, let's head out.
Finally off work. I'm exhausted.
Everyone, please wait a minute. How about we all go to the new 3-star Michelin restaurant? My treat. I've booked a private room. And the wine and oysters I ordered from abroad have arrived at the airport. Ms. Lin, could you take a cab to pick them up later?
Miss Huang, I'm sorry. My grandma has been hospitalized. After work, I need to go keep her company. I can't just leave her alone. To go eat at Michelin. I just can't bring myself to do that.
I've got a dinner appointment with Mr. Shu from Fanya Tech. I can't stand my client up. Sorry.
Don't look at me. I'm still working on the Panxi contract.
Miss Huang, I have to work overtime. I've got a mess of issues. I need to sort out. You went all out to invite us for dinner. Why didn't you tell us earlier? You okay?
I can go. It's that blue restaurant, right? I heard their signature dish is Hong Kong-style roast goose. I've been wanting to try it for a while.
Since you are busy, let's call it a day. Forget about the dinner.
You...
Off duty.
Come in.
Mr. Wei, you wanted to see me?
Happy birthday.
How did you know it's my birthday?
It was on your resume. Got any plans?
I just came back to China and I don't have many friends. My parents are also abroad now. I was planning to invite some colleagues for dinner to celebrate. But they're all busy.
You shouldn't spend your birthday alone. As your leader. It might be too much to take you out for a meal, but buying you some dessert and offering my wishes should be okay. Let's go. The birthday cake might be a bit small, but it's better than nothing. Don't mind it.
No way. This is too cute. No candles?
Use it instead. Make a wish.
It works too?
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Seeing this little cake reminds me of the days when I was working abroad. There was a convenience store of this size. The cake there was even smaller than this one. It was really sad. Back then I was working overseas alone. I didn't have any friends. As I worked longer, the loneliness just kept growing. You can't dwell on it. The more you think about it, the more miserable you feel. Then, suddenly, my wife called me that day. I thought, finally, someone's going to wish me a happy birthday today. I picked up and we talked for a long time. But in the end, she didn't even remember that it was my birthday.
That's so sad.
After I hung up, she sent me a video. It was of my daughter, who had just learned to walk. I watched that video over 100 times. It's the best birthday present I've ever received in my life.
Mr. Wei, you must love your wife and daughter a lot.
when I was working abroad. I wasn't very experienced with the job, and those foreigners, not all of them, were so gentlemanly. When they decided to step on you, they'd stomp you into the ground without any mercy. If I didn't keep thinking about my wife and daughter, I think I would have fallen into depression. Fortunately, with the two of them as my emotional support, I felt that those tough times would pass quickly.
Today is my birthday. You've been force-feeding me all this lovey-dovey talk. Is that humane?
You're still single?
Before I came back, I turned my boyfriend into my ex. He was the son of one of my dad's friends, a typical trust fund kid. Of course, he's still a bit lacking compared to my family. Besides trying to impress me, like a tail-wagging dog every day, he had absolutely no merit. Actually, I knew he wasn't interested in me, but in the resources my dad controlled. I despise people like that the most, so I dumped him without hesitation. But since I was a child, all the men around me have basically been like this. It's just because I have a rich and powerful dad.
I think you're just pulling a classic humble brag.
Am I? What I said is true. Mr. Wei, I really envy you and your wife. You've worked hard together, struggling together, starting from scratch. Even if you've gone through a lot, when you look back, it must feel sweet, doesn't it?
There's nothing to be envious of. You'll definitely find someone who loves you and worth your devotion. Eat up.
This is the most meaningful birthday I've ever had.
Well, you should take a picture to remember it. It's getting late. I need to hurry home. My daughter might be going to sleep soon. I won't see you off. I called you a car earlier. Hello? Yes. I'm waiting at the corner. Okay. Flash your lights when you get here. Thanks. Remember to text me when you get home.
Sure.
It's here. Is Guoguo asleep?
You're home early today.
Today's event was simple. Work wrapped up early, so I came back. I heard my colleagues saw you at Jiang University attending a lecture.
Yeah.
With so much going on at home, you still had time for a lecture?
I'm thinking of getting back into my field again. We agreed before that when our daughter is older, I'd go back to work.
I have to advise you to consider this carefully. First, I'm not against you working. I'm worried it'll be too much for you. And if you face setbacks, you'll feel down.
I'm not afraid of setbacks or feeling down. On the contrary, after starting to study again, I feel more accomplished.
So you're saying you didn't feel accomplished when you were at home taking care of us? The family should come first. You need to know your place.
And what is my place? Is my place just to sit here every day, waiting for you to come home and take care of all your needs? I've already given so much for this family. Wei Ming's wife, Guoguo's mom. Now I want to be myself.
Before you got married, you could be yourself. But once you entered a family, it means you must take on family responsibilities and fulfill your duties as a wife and a mother. I completely understand you. If you're bored at home, you could go work out, meet up with friends, and have some afternoon tea. But going back to work is a big commitment with little return. You want to pursue your self-worth, but what about your family's feelings? Just a few days ago, Guoguo almost got lost. You haven't forgotten, have you? In order to be yourself, you'd sacrifice your family. That's not pursuing self-worth. That's selfish.
From the day I got married, I was expected to be selfless. Now I'd like to be selfish for once. I'll take care of the family stuff, but the major, which I've barely managed to pick up, I won't give it up again.
Reality's harsh lessons are more convincing than any advice I could give.
This is the simplest birthday I've ever had. But I'll remember it forever.
I'm honored to be part of your memory. Come in.
Mr. Wei, please take a look. We just launched the new knowledge-sharing platform. The goal is to create a high-quality ecosystem where users want to stay and interact. Why do we add a user incentive system? This will make the product too heavy, increasing memory demands and burdening the users.
You're new to the internet industry, so you might not fully understand it. This product is still in the growth phase, and we need to address the issue of retaining new users. Now, we need to use this new incentive method to stimulate users, thereby increasing their activity and stickiness.
There are different types of incentive mechanisms. How do we decide which one to use?
Well, this matter. Come in.
Mr. Wei.
Miss Huang, have a seat, please. What's up?
I've drafted the contract for Pansure that needs your review.
Just leave it there. Well, Miss Zhang is a veteran in our product department. She's very experienced. If you have any questions, you can ask her directly. Thanks.
You can set up group incentives, achievement rewards, fan accumulation, and leaderboard activities. Tell me, for the reward mechanism, should we choose one? Or combine them? If you're not focused enough to listen, don't pretend to be studious. I don't have the time to waste my breath on you here.
I know none of you like me.
So what?
Why?
Is this even a question? Look around. The people sitting out there, not a single one of them got here without reason. Some rely on real skills, others on clever tricks. But in the end, everyone is here on their merit. Only you rely on your birthright.
Yes, I'm the daughter of a major shareholder, but I'm capable enough with my qualifications.
Isn't that because your dad's got your back? With your off-putting personality, even if you did get into ARC, you'd have been kicked out long ago. Do you know what kind of people we hate the most in the workplace? It's people like you, wielding your get-out-of-jail-free card, bossing everyone around. And we can't get rid of you, but have to appease you. Well, I can't afford to offend you, so I can just avoid you, can I? Of course. You're already far better off than us.
Compared to us,
You're ahead from the start.
but judging people, that's a technical skill. If you misjudge someone,
All the perks your parents gave you could be lost.
that would be a big loss.
Where are you?
At the gym.
Working out is good. Maintaining your figure is far more meaningful than listening to those internet lectures.
What's up?
This weekend, you take Guogo to her grandma's house. It's our company's CFO, Ms. Wei's birthday. I'm on a business trip, so I need you to attend it.
Birthday party? I don't want to go.
It's just a bunch of people eating and drinking. The main thing is to get closer to everyone. Take it as a company team-building event.
Then I'm even less interested.
It's not about whether you're interested or not. Miss Wei's birthday is always attended by the top brass and their families. Many people are desperate to get in but can't. If you don't go, it's like I'm disrespecting them.
So basically, I'm just your face saver, right?
It's not just about face. There are some bits of info that get shared at these private gatherings. Miss Wei's birthday party is the core circle of ARC. I'm up for a promotion soon. That's why she invited us. So I need you to represent me. You better perform well, don't embarrass me.
Congratulations. Ms. Wei's birthday party isn't something you can just casually attend.
It seems this collaboration with Pan Shi has really boosted Mr. Wei's standing in ARC's network. I know you're not thrilled about this, but this is a crucial time, right?
You can't just fall out with him now, right?
As you said earlier, it's Miss Wei's birthday party. Not anyone in ARC's top-tier circle can get in. I want to get back into the workforce. This might be the best opportunity. So, I not only have to go, but I also have to go with confidence, leaving a good impression on the big shots. Maybe someday, they'll be part of my network.
Wow, you're very enlightened.
Is this the Lin Shuang I know?
I am just being pushed into it. But this is my first time attending such an event. I'm a stranger in a strange land. I'll probably step into a few traps and hit some snags.
Actually,
You don't need to be too nervous. These big shots, though they say they're attending a party, they're just for the socializing. And for the fun. When you see them, just say hello to them. They won't give you a hard time. But about those unknown traps, I could help you navigate them. At ARC, there are a ton of presidents, vice presidents, and executives, probably around 30 or 40 of them. Don't expect to recognize them all at once, but you should know the key ones. Li Yue, the president of ARC's mobile internet business group. He's a real social butterfly and holds a special status in the company. This is Chen Ji and his wife. Chen Ji is ARC's tech director. The tech and product departments have always been rivals. Ms. Wei is ARC's CFO. She's one of ARC's veteran figures. The majority of the people present have to pay attention to her mood.
Take a look. I came across one at last year's auction. Unfortunately, I didn't get it.
I heard he often reworks other people's pieces, and then signs his own name. Although he's such a controversial artist, there's a large number of collectors chasing after his works.
Look at this one. A Mizawa piece collected in 2005. I remember the auction price was about $4.8 million. Miss Wei, you truly has the resources and the taste. Let's toast to Miss Wei.
Sure.
You can substitute tea for wine.
Mrs. Wei, right? Didn't Mr. Wei tell you the time? You're late. We've been here chatting for a while.
Sorry about that. I'm not familiar with the area. Indeed, I'm late.
Is everyone here? The plan for today is to get some exercise before dinner. But I won't force you. I'll go change my clothes first.
Let's go.
Join us, Mrs. Wei.
Honey, last time I recommended to you the British snooker coach. Did you take any classes afterwards?
I took 2 or 3 classes. It was exhausting and my eyes were strained.
What's going on? I thought we were just here for dinner. Why are there some exercise?
You have to deal with whatever comes. Don't be afraid of them. I'll be there in half an hour.
Mrs. Wei, why didn't you change into sportswear? It's my first time here, so I didn't prepare.
As you see, snooker requires a high level of skill. For the first time, it's hard to get the hang of it.
Yeah, we've all been training with Ms. Wei for a long time. Mrs. Wei, it doesn't matter whether you prepared or not. You should just watch from the sidelines. The rules are complex. You won't be able to figure it out right away.
Nice shot, Ms. Wei.
Miss Wei, you're amazing.
It's so difficult. Even O'Sullivan would find it challenging. Honey, there's no shame in losing to Miss Wei.
Who's up next?
Mrs. Wei, do you want to give it a try?
Her outfit might not be suitable for it. Maybe we should skip it.
Miss Wei.
Hey?
Why are you so late?
I'm here to bring Mrs. Wei's clothes.
Oh.
Mrs. Wei, Mr. Wei asked me to remind you not to be so careless when you go out. You didn't even notice you left without an outfit. Here you are.
I got it. Thanks. Mrs. Wei, now you have the clothes. Do you want to play around with Miss Wei?
Sure.